Hello, Mookies! Hello. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is awesome, fine, perfect, and great. Okay, you guys, so, yeah, I'm back. I am back. And I want to talk about quite a few things here. We seem to be in the middle of a whole bunch of mess. What is happening to our community? We have fish tacos today on the menu. This isn't going to be, obviously not one of my regular videos because I don't usually talk about a whole bunch of drama. I have before on my channel. I'm not saying that I never have, but ooh, that sounds so good. Yummy. Listen to that. Remember when you used to get I guess that is Snapple. Snapple's still doing that when there was something for you to read inside the cap. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take a few quick bites because I'm starving. And I want to, let's get into this drama. There just seems to be drama everywhere on YouTube right now. I mean, in our community at the very least. So my CJ brought me tacos. I didn't have to go out and get food. I didn't have to cook. So he made things very easy for me to sit and share a meal with you guys today. And I'm drinking Pepsi. First, before we get started, I want to say how much I miss my Mookies. Yeah, I want to say how much I miss my Mookies. These tacos are so good, you guys. My son buys these tacos like twice a week. They are really, really good tacos. I don't even know the name of the place where they came from. If I see my son, as I'm editing the video, when I put up the video, I'll put the information in my description so that you guys, anyone, up here by Elk Grove, in California, can go and taste these delicious tacos. They're like heaven. If heaven were a fish taco. So let's get into this drama. There's drama everywhere. I actually filmed a video last night about everything that's going on. And I had to delete the video. I got really upset talking about all the drama in the video. And I didn't want to put that type of video on my channel. So I deleted it. So I'm going to try again today. Hopefully this goes well. I'm really frustrated. We have a really good thing going in the mukbang community. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world to film because it's a lot of setup and, you know, you got to get things right so that you can get the best content out that you possibly, you know, can put forth. But we do. We have a good thing going here. Most of us get paid for our content unless you're new or under 1,000 subscribers. It kind of sickens me. I'm at a point right now where I'm a little disgusted with the behavior of that I'm seeing in some of these videos, like regardless if it's the person talking about the other person or talking about the behaviors of someone else that has just lost their damn mind and have made a big mess of everything. So first, let me start off with Nikocado Avocado and Stephanie Sue. I watch Stephanie Sue. I watch Nick also. I really love Stephanie Sue's content. I've watched her for a long time. And to be honest with you, when I saw that she collabed with Nick, my head kind of tilted a little bit because she's really, really, really drama-free. She tries to stay away from the drama. At least that's what I have experienced on her channel. She doesn't really like to be a part of it. She had every opportunity to be all over the drama with the Stephanie Wang situation a year ago. Oh my God, these are so good. And she chose to not be a part of that drama. She didn't post any videos about that drama. She didn't do it. And so when this whole thing happened with her and Nick, I completely understood why she did what she did, why she came out with that video, and why she was so afraid. I don't feel like she was afraid because of... She never said that Nick was any kind of showed any type of predatory... He wasn't a predator towards her. I mean, she felt uncomfortable because she has gone through an assault. I'm trying to be very careful with my wording. She has gone through an assault before in her life, and she's trying to take her power back. I mean, when that happens to you, you feel powerless. She told Nick she didn't want to discuss that stuff about Veronica Wang, which happened a year ago. She didn't want to discuss it in her video. In the collab. He decided to go ahead and try to bring it up while they were filming, and she was very uncomfortable, and it made her very upset. She decided the next day not to film with him, not to continue doing the additional collabs that they had scheduled. And so Nick, because of something she wrote in her text, went out and started taunting her on Instagram, saying, should I make an exposed video? Him and his friends had gone out the night before and they were mocking her, making fun of her on a video. He posted that to Instagram. He was taunting her. Now, if Nick had never taunted her, if Nick had never put that post up saying, should I expose someone, I doubt very seriously if Stephanie Sue would have ever released her video. I think she did it to protect herself because she was afraid that once that exposed video from Nick went out, that the whole world would be against her. They would be sending her hate comments, and it would eventually affect her money. She just moved into a brand new house with her fiance. I would not let anyone come and put their hands in my pockets either. So if somebody was coming for me for no reason, I'd have a big problem with that. And I'm not going to let anyone taunt me either. So I understand why she did that. I just think it's very unfortunate that she had to do that because Nick is, you know, he's extra. He's extra, extra, extra. It's okay. People watch him because they enjoy that about him. Even his eating style, he's very extra. And I think that he screwed up. That's where he screwed up, by taunting her. If he would have kept all of that to himself and just been pissed off at her and went his way, excuse my French, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I say any bad words here. I'm sorry for the one or two I've just said. I'll see if I bleep them out. There's a lot to unpack here. I just think none of this would have happened with Nick and Stephanie had he not taunted her. She would have went on about her day and never dealt with him again and just moved on. And he should have done the same. But instead, he taunted her and she protected herself. And now he continues to do video after video after video. It's still going now. I think we're on 2 to 3 weeks. And now he's, you know, he's pulled all kinds of other people into it because he's sharing text messages of private conversations and so on and so forth, and these receipts. And it's just a big old mess. This whole receipts mess that's going around, it's just too much. It's too much. It makes me not ever want to text anybody. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to start speaking in Morse code. How about that? Anyways. That drama blew up, out of control. It's still going. My advice to Nick would be just to stop. Stop making videos about it. Get back to just eating your food so that those hate comments can stop, you know, bombarding your page, your pages. The amount of hate that Nikocado is getting is ridiculous. It's god awful that people act that way. Regardless if you feel what he did was wrong or not, nobody deserves that much hate. Not in this situation. So I hope that if anyone were to see my video, that you think about this before you write these terrible comments on somebody's page, because with the amount of hate that he is getting, something bad could happen. And for what? Because there's somebody behind their little computer or on their phone just feeling miserable, and you want to make someone else feel miserable. Don't do it. We have enough going on in this world right now where we don't need that extra round of hate. We don't need this extra wave of hate that we're all serving each other right now. It's ugly. It's really ugly. It's getting out of hand. I just don't know what to say. Every time I turn on YouTube, it's That's all I see in my feed. It's somebody exposing somebody else and somebody coming out against somebody else. And there's 4 different beefs right now, or dramas, or whatever. It's a mess. The mukbang community right now is a mess. And we need to get back to where we started. We need to get back and enjoy the food. That's what we are here for. Why would you guys want to spoil that? We have such a good opportunity here. Don't ruin that with all of this hate. It's just overshadowing what we're doing here. Nobody is really coming here for the food anymore. It's just all drama. We need to get back to the food, you guys. Please, please, please. Let's get back to the food. There's the lips situation. My advice to Lips, if you ever see my video, you seem to be extra yourself. But there are so many people coming out about you, so many people making videos against you. You might want to take a long, hard look at yourself and change your ways, because I don't know you. I don't know if I ever will know you. Not saying that you would ever be looking for me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, man, there's some, you've said and done some very nasty things, according to the videos that have been made about you. When I watched Prissy P's video about how bad the comments that you said about, if I can pull Prissy P, I can pull B-Love, that really hurt my feelings, because she's such a nice person. I watched her for a very long time. And to see how hurt that comment, even just that comment made her feel, at that point, I was just disgusted. I was so angry, because that pain that you put into her heart, that hurt that you caused her, was unnecessary. There should be nothing nasty and backstabbing with these horrible attitudes when all we're doing is eating on camera. How is this happening right now? I don't understand. There's people all over the world with real frickin' problems. Real problems. Why are you guys doing this to each other? Why? It's unnecessary, and it's so frustrating to watch you guys crash and burn because you think you may get a few more views. I know Prissy P did not come out and do her video because she thought she was going to get more views. They're trying to warn people about Lips because of his bad behavior. I get that part. I understand that. But for these other 2 stories that I'm going to talk about, Now, Lips, you commented to not to Prissy P, but you've made a comment to somebody that if you could pull Prissy P, you can pull B-Love. But then you turn around and tell Prissy P that you don't like B-Love, you're a Q fan, and you just wanted her to help you sell your hot sauce. I'm sorry. I don't know if you were dropped on your head. I'm just saying. That's bat shit crazy. Like, what are you... I can't... Okay, I'm trying. Let me take a breath because I don't want to get really excited like I did yesterday. I'm trying to be as mellow as possible when I do this video. But I have a very hard time understanding just blatant stupidity. That's what I have a hard time dealing with. Just blatant stupidity and just blatant, just awfulness, like for no reason. Like you woke up in the morning and just decided, I'm gonna crap all over whoever I can crap all over. I don't know if the people in these dramas right now, I don't know if they're all miserable and misery loves company and they're doing, I don't know. But what you did to Prissy P and what you said about B-Love and what you did to all of those other people there and what you did to Trey and Nene after they opened up their house for you. If I have a guest over to my house, and this includes my family, I'm cleaning my house from top to bottom. I'm spending hours making sure everything is right. I want my house to be presentable. You know, you want to make sure everything's in its place and looking good. You want your guests to come and have a good time. They opened their house to you and you left them waiting for hours and hours and hours and hours. Not one day, but 2 days. That would be the very last time. That would be the first and the very last time that I ever did that, Trey and Nene. You guys are good people. I watch your videos. I love you guys to death. I think you're hilarious. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm trying here, y'all. Let me take a bite of my taco. It's very frustrating, you guys. I'm not a part of this drama. It should not be affecting me like this. But you know what? I'm a part of this community. And I'm frustrated at all the dumb crap that's going on right now. It's so annoying. Why? This is all so freaking unnecessary. Why treat people that badly? Why? I saw a video today about someone saying that Llips treats people at the restaurants where he buys his food horribly. He treats them horribly. Now that's going to come back and bite you because they're going to mess around and do something to your food. You keep doing that and thinking you're cute. You keep doing that. My stomach is growling. You affected so many channels. How does one person cause that much havoc? I don't get it. I don't understand. It It just makes no sense to me. It is so easy to be kind to people. It takes so much more energy to be a nasty, horrible person, to be conniving and a snake. It's, you gotta think about how you're gonna move to do that kind of stuff. When you're just nice to people, that should just come naturally, and do what you gotta do. Be happy. Do what you gotta do. There's people out here with bigger problems. Don't come out here and just throw yourself in the mix and make it worse. Why would you deliberately make people's day bad? Why would you set out to do that? I don't get it. I don't understand it. We have such a good community here. It is being overshadowed by imbeciles, like total idiots. Everybody has an opportunity to change. I hope you make some changes, Llips, because you will never ever grow. You will never ever succeed in anything that you do if you are nasty and horrible to people. Like I said again, I don't know you personally, so I'm going to say that again. But from what I hear about you, you need to take a long look in the mirror, and you need to fix some things, because that's wrong. It's wrong. Now let me move on to, actually, I wanted to touch base again on the B-Love thing. She helped you out. She helped Llips out by using his hot sauce, by giving his hot sauce a review on her channel, which even a simple shout out can get you 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever subs to your channel just for a simple shout out. I'm sure she probably helped you sell out your sauce. Your hot sauce. How could you say such an awful thing about somebody that's helping you for free? Have you any idea what a sponsorship would have cost you from somebody that has that many subscribers? Have you any clue what that would have cost you? You can go on, I will put the link below, and it gives you an idea of what you charge for sponsorships according to where your channel sits. And Llips, I would encourage you to check that site out to see how much money you saved on that sponsorship deal that you got for free, and then you turn around and crapped all over her. As I understand it, you have apologized for quite a bit of this. Let's just see if you make moves to make changes. Hopefully, you change this behavior, and I hope your channel grows, and I know that it is growing right now because of the drama. But at some point, those people that are there because of the drama may not stick around when there's no drama left. So everybody that's, making all these new videos just to get on the drama wave, watch out. I don't think that's going to work out for you in the long run. So let's move on now to Tosh Time. Now, Tosh Time is going on these lives right now talking about how she was bullied by Prissy P and T from T and Lee TV. But in the same live, you called Tasty Mukbang Eats a cyclops. You laughed about Prissy P's weight. And you made a comment about somebody being heavy, stuffing food in their face for a thumbnail. If you are going to spin this narrative of this anti-bullying narrative, you can't turn around and be a bully in the same video. That makes no sense. Make that make sense. That's wrong. That is wrong. If you have a problem with Prissy P, why did you make so many videos? You were doing her move challenge. You seem to have been, speaking nicely. You've had nice things to say about her all year. Now all of a sudden, she's a problem and she's a bully. If she's a bully, if T's a bully, then you are a bully as well. I'm really irked at the fact that you would talk about other people in such a manner as if you were in junior high school, calling people names like that for the world to see. And you're grown. You're a grown woman. Anything else that you had a problem with or you said in your video, you say what you gotta say. You have every reason to feel the way that you feel. That's your feelings. Nobody's going to say you shouldn't feel that way. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. But laughing about somebody's weight when when somebody makes a comment about her weight and then you start laughing about it, or when you say the things that you're saying in that live stream and you're going on and you're calling Tasty Mukbang, you're calling her a cyclops because she's blind in one eye? That's funny to you? I don't know if you have any kids. I don't know if you're a mom or not. I don't know. But I would drag my son from one side of the playground to the other if I knew that he was acting like that when he was younger. He's grown now. But you are grown. You are a grown woman doing that in your video. That's shameful. Why would you do that? How are you going to drag Prissy P for being a bully and then you turn around and bully somebody else? How does that make sense? None of these videos should be made. All of these live streams conjuring up all this hate and misery, it's like just festering through our community, and it's just nothing but darkness. Why are you guys doing this? Mm-mm. I have people coming to my Instagram in my DMs telling me, I don't even know if you're going to want to come back, Mona. The mukbang community is a mess, and I don't even really want to watch it anymore. I have multiple people in my DMs telling me that. This is what you guys are doing. That's a shame. So, all the people with eating disorders, all the cancer patients who are on chemo that have no appetite, all of the people out there that watch us because we help them, you guys are overshadowing all of that with your BS. For what? A few views? And then you got Llips over here acting like super diva and making everybody miserable. For what, Llips? You're not Oprah. This is a damn little eating show on YouTube. Who acts like that? Who? I could be a multi-billionaire with a hit movie and TV show. Shit, I could be Will Smith, Willa Smith, Willa whatever. And I wouldn't act like that. What are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? Seriously. I'm so frustrated. Oh my God, help me, Lord Jesus. I'm so frustrated. Then, Tosh, 259 billion times in your life, you say, Prissy told me if I don't like you, B-Love's not going to like you. Obviously, what you're trying to do here is get B-Love to be pissed off at Prissy P. Who repeats something over and over that many times in a live? We heard you the first 259,000 times. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Come on, you guys. You are destroying this community. What are you doing? This is not cute. Call her on the phone. Send her a DM. Figure out your problem privately. Nobody wants to deal with this crap. Yes, I have had drama that lasted that long, literally a day. I voiced my opinion about something that I felt somebody was doing to me. It was mentioned in a live. The live was taken down. It was over. But what's happening right now? And it was discussed in less than a minute. But what's happening right now is disgusting. Now, my last one. Excuse me, you guys. Let me eat some more. We'll get into this last mess. I'm so disappointed in you, Tosh. I really am. I'm really disappointed in you. And just before I get into my next story, you are not going to be able to turn B-Love against Prissy P. If she wants to, that woman has her own mind. And she is so not about the drama. She will put on some tennis shoes, hike over a mountain, swim across an ocean, and run a 10K to get away from drama. She doesn't like to gossip. She does not like drama. She stays as far away from it as she can. And I know this because I have spent hours on the phone with her. I have talked to her. I do text her. She don't want no part of none of this. She doesn't. I can promise you that. I'm like shaking right now. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. You guys are destroying this community with your mess. Okay, Tasty, it's your turn. Now, many of you may think I don't have a right to speak on any of this, but I am trying to show you guys like what it looks like from the outside. How crazy it looks, for everyone else that's watching. And to remind you of what's at stake here. You guys are really messing things up. Tasty. Now, Tasty. Tasty, you are bringing up, again, everyone's feelings are valid. Each and every single one of you that have done these videos, that have said what you said and felt what you felt, you are all entitled to feel that way. Those are your feelings. It is my opinion and my belief that you should have contacted B-Love personally and discussed like women. You could have discussed like women with her, between the two of you, the issues you were having. If you felt that you helped her and you did not get credit for it or a shout out or whatever it is that you're looking for, I'm sure that you could have discussed that with her and she would have done that for you. At this point, I wouldn't even address this if I were her, because it's just going to keep going back and forth. If you're watching this, Bethany, I'm probably going to text you after I film. Don't address any of this. Not that you're going to listen to me. You're a grown-ass woman and you make your own decisions. But it's just my opinion. I wouldn't address any of it. I really wouldn't, because it's just going to keep going back and forth. I would just leave it alone. And keep cashing your checks. And being great. Just go do you. Because this is a mess. And I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad for the community right now. I'm really sad. This is really unfortunate. There's so much going on with the drama in our community that I haven't even been able to talk about what I've been going through personally, with my Mookies. Because this is so messy. What everyone's doing is so messy. It needs to be addressed. This has to stop. Tasty mukbang. Tasty mukbang eats. First, let's touch on your challenges. I understand you being upset if you feel that you have created a challenge. Someone has done it, especially a larger channel, and they did not give you credit for it. You could have, I think that you should have sent a DM and said, hey, that was my challenge that you did. Thank you very much for doing my challenge. I from what I watched, maybe you didn't know I'm the one who created it. Do you think you could give me a shout out? Whatever you had to do, however you needed to word it. I don't feel you needed a video for it. And again, this is my opinion. I'm not coming after you. I'm not telling you, how dare you feel this way? You shouldn't feel this way. All I'm saying is I would have handled it differently because you have had communication with these people before. And now if you hadn't had anything with these people and it was a different story, then, do it on a video, I guess. I don't know. But you have messaged B-Love back and forth before. So I'm not sure why you wouldn't just do that again if she hurt your feelings. Why wouldn't you tell her, hey, this hurt me? Or, hey, you didn't give me credit for this, and I feel that I helped you out with these tips. Now, I may be looking at this wrong, but when I watched your videos, I kind of got the impression that you might have been feeling like you should, get a little credit for where she's, how big she got, or you helped her get started. You put these ideas in her head that she's not creative. You told her to do a mukbang channel. You told her to do a ASMR channel, that these were your ideas. I could be wrong. I mean, that's what I thought I heard. Nobody made B-Love. B-Love is who she is. And if she wasn't going to do mukbangs, she was going to figure out something else because she wanted to do YouTube. If it wasn't going to be mukbangs, and she was sewing teddy bears with their heads backwards and no legs, then that's what would have made her famous. I mean, it is what it is. Some people can take these lemons and make lemonade out of it. Some people can't. I mean, if everyone could do this, just off of, oh no, I gave you that tip. I told you to go and offer money to this woman or this man or whoever has the Bloveslife Instagram channel name, page name. I gave you that tip and you mentioned it in your video, but I didn't get credit for it. I get tips from many different channels. I get tips from people that I speak with. I get tips just from watching other videos. I learn a lot from watching other people. On my videos, I have my Instagram and my all of my handles there. I got that from watching Love's channels. I had originally seen it in beauty channels, but I never saw it just sitting there and not moving. Beauty channels will flash it across the bottom or somewhere. It'll stay there for a few minutes and then it disappears. But I saw that Love was putting it up there on her channel for a while. It just stayed there through the whole channel. And so I tried to redesign mine to look a little different, and I started using that too. It makes sense. You want people to come to your other channels. You want to grow all of your social media. Everybody picks up something from everybody. Now, if you're blatantly copying somebody and you're just out and about just copying somebody and you're being crappy about it, that's a whole different story. That's something different. But I've mentioned this before that I got that from Love because that's where I got it from. Now, if it hurt your feelings that Love did not give you any credit, I could have sworn, though, that I've heard her shout your channel out before. So, I'm not sure why she shouted your channel out before, but she has discussed your channel before in her videos. So, I'm not sure if you're saying she never shouted you out or she never gave you credit for the specific tip that you gave her about Instagram or whatever other tips that you said that you gave her. But I just don't see it being necessary to create a video and cast more darkness on our community right now. We don't need it. I feel like it's something that definitely could be handled behind the scenes. If you felt some kind of way, you guys are grown women, you could have handled that. And from what I know of Bethany, she wouldn't have had a problem with shouting you out. And what I didn't like about what you said is that she's trying to keep me down here so I can continue to give her ideas, or she can get ideas from me and she can continue to blow up. I don't know if those were your exact words, but that was the gist of it. I'm talking with my hands because my mama's Italian. Forgive me. Why would you say that? I'm trying to work with you here, Tasty. I was trying to understand what you were saying. I was Why are you guys doing this? Have you any, maybe you just don't care about the community as a whole. It's every man for themselves. I think that's what the mentality is right now. It's every man for themselves. Screw the mukbang community. I understand, but you know what it looks like? Crabs in a bucket. That's exactly what it looks like. We're crabs in a bucket right now. Everybody's crapping on everybody else so that the other person can grow, when all we have to do is sit here and eat with good conversation, and you'll grow. Some may grow faster than others. It is what it is. But we don't need all of this to grow. We don't need all this mess out here to grow. I hope that this all ends like very, very, very soon. I hope nobody takes offense to my video. I'm just speaking from my heart, and I'm trying to tell you guys what this looks like from my perspective. Is really messy. It's really, really messy. And if you think I'm being messy by making this video, I apologize. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just trying to show you guys. I'm trying to shove you back into the light. I'm trying to push you as hard as I can back into the light, because you guys, to me, you look like you're losing your mind. You look like you have lost your minds right now. And we need you to come back and eat and film and be happy. Can we do that? Okay, you guys, I'm done eating here. I'm a little frustrated. I need to go find a blood pressure pill. I will be back soon. I will be recording and get back to my normal schedule. And on my next video, we will talk about why I have been MIA. Some of you already know because you have been on this little journey with me. You've been there for me, and I appreciate you. You know who you are. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you on the next one.